I am Alexandra Gonçalves. At the time that I've written this essay, I still was a PhD student in Communication and Semiotics at Pontifícia Universidade Católica de São Paulo, Brazil. At the present time, I've already achieved my PhD degree. The purpose of this presentation is to think about two figures, Chocalheiro and Deformed Transparent. The first one, Chocalheiro, comes from the beginnings of Portuguese civilization, and the second one, Deformed Transparent, belongs to the 21st century. Deformed Transparent is a numerical virtual figure. This virtual figure can be transparent and carries a host of physiognomies and can metamorphose itself. These two intriguing figures, Chocalheiro and Deformed Transparent, look at each other. Thus, and taking advantage of these two figures, we will try to have a dialogue with them. Chocalheiro appears in certain festivities contexts and is linked to rituals of the winter solstice. Chocalheiro assumes a whole cosmic sense from primitive myth within rituals linked to tellurical, aquatic, lunar, and solar energies. If in Portugal we can talk about Mediterranean and Atlantic references, we can also speak about the great confluence of other civilizations who crossed the Lusitanian lands and brought with them the agrarian goddess, never abandoned. Deformed Transparent does not have any relation with winter solstice. Deformed Transparent appears in other festivity numerical contexts, and it is linked to the widespread databases by technology rituals. Its garment is adorned with iconic autosymbologies that makes it change its nature easily. It can become transparent, reorient its own way of living. COVID-19 may be a means of Deformed Transparent acquiring more databases. After the COVID-19, maybe men will be able to maintain the structures of the same millennial mental image, or on the contrary, men will create a new image in relationship with lives, with worlds and cosmos. While Chocalheiro has a tongue in its hand, Deformed Transparent has a virtual stiletto. Deformed Transparent has at its service a virtual stiletto. This virtual stiletto enables it to have another image of time substance. Its virtual stiletto further refines the informational databases as well as makes its garment into a truly important work of blades. This virtual stiletto can project those blades, turning them during human movements, escaping from the human minds or becoming part of them. I present a PowerPoint to clarify this thought. Add to these impulses that I've written in this slide, we must add some more words. We have to say that we have a potential in us that makes us to resist adversity and reveal at the same time the best in us. Also, medical sciences, biosciences, engineering, new numeric technologies, physics, among others, have taken a giant step towards new horizons for research, namely in new forms of vaccination. However, there is a feeling that after COVID-19, there will be a great technological hyper control over people. Also, the feeling that it is possible that several economic conglomerates are able to hyper control and will exercise great power both on Earth and in other intergalactic worlds. To speak about Deformed Transparent is also to point out the need of resistance to it, as at the same time we question if COVID-19 really taught us that it may possible something more beneficial to the beings of the planet. We can be faced with another image. We can imagine that COVID-19 is a virus that does not only have the purpose of reproduction and survival, but another one to fulfill, such as of kidnapping other information. Imagine that COVID-19 has the ability to acquire inside human cell information about longevity, the change of human blood to prepare man to live outside of the earth and for the contact with other beings, and the realization of the time travel. We can now imagine that there is a database center made up of human beings and virtual stilettos. We can imagine them all recording data to enable such possibilities mentioned above. Plus, COVID-19 can be an instrument to achieve them. At the same time, we can foresee the great power that some people can acquire with such amount and coordinated information, and it is likely that new conflicts can arise between endemic genetic groups and genetic groups inserted into organisms by biosciences and computer sciences. The viruses of the future will not resemble those of the past. The future ones can carry other artificial information. In response to the danger of the end of the human beings, it will be necessary to generate informational vaccines that are differentiated from the old ones. Either we adapt or we die. Deformed, transparent knows of this other reality.